Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Pirates have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Clemson's offense will start this game off. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense. Going with the ground game left. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Clemson jumps to the line.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is...
There he goes! Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That's caught. It's Lockhart.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll set up to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. They found a way to get in the rug, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. This guy has all of the battles.
Level.
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them.
Tries to run in the middle. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. The portal many times can give you a pretty good read on what's going on inside a program, and to lose the number of players that they did might be a little bit of a worrisome signal.
Well, I think the biggest thing is they lost some key guys, too. A handful of dudes, David, that really made a difference on this team a year ago. How can they replace that this season?
And that's what your job is as a coach, is to develop those guys behind them, supplement with the pull. Listen, it's an ongoing hard task, but that's what these coaches have to do nowadays.
The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Hunt is on its way. And they'll let out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in down the sideline. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. The AT unit on the field. extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. While they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The throw. That's caught. It's Demania. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big... And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in this?
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense are hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair. They're up 14 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. From the gun, the ground game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finding open areas. Turning it on. Touchdown, Clemson. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
Excellent coverage. Any room to set up a big return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Basically, everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal. Gets loose in the middle. He's at the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Pirates send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll put a stop to that return. Now this offense is back on the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's another first down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. He wants it all. Got his man. Touchdown, Clemson. The offense cashing it in on that drive. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision.
The 18.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Pressure coming.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Clemson, 38, East Carolina.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Pirates decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to before he's brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lockhart. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And what's he
offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Arkansas is dominating this one. They're up by 21 over Tulsa. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like